Yay Media Group.
Hello, it's another beautiful day in the neighborhood, and we're still neighbors. Now, I'm just so excited because you know what? This is the day that the Lord hath made, and we will all be rejoice and be glad. Anyway, I'm sorry. Just- But anyway, y'all, listen, baby, it's some madness been going on, honey, and I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on with these celebrities, but a lot of them are losing their minds. Or am I losing my mind? One or two, but honey. Anyway, now I talked about Stephen A. Smith recently. You know, because honey, Stephen A. Smith, he's been really out there in the news, and a lot of people have been very upset with Mr. Smith because he's been doing some, he's been talking some cash shit, as some people say. Well, now you remember he talked about Serena Williams, honey, when he was talking about this girl, honey, because her performance at the Super Bowl, because she did the crip walk and all this, because baby, she is from Compton, and she was just letting people know, and she did love the song, honey. Well, honey, Steven just drug her, baby. Well, let me tell y'all something, honey. Her husband, baby, Mr. Alexis Ohanian said, wait a minute, honey, I'll let you go a little bit farther, and now I'm going to shut it down, baby. Baby, Alexis was on his butt. Yes, honey, Alexis went to his show, boo. Now, he wasn't there today on the taping of the show when Alexis was there. And he was letting them know, honey, that, you know, why are you sitting there worried about my wife, honey? Why are you talking about her? And I heard you got marriage advice, honey. And he told him on and on about himself. And he said, so far, honey, Stephen didn't have no marriage advice because, honey, Stephen ain't been damn married. But he said, well, let me tell you what kind of advice I got, bitch. I got advice on how to build billionaires because that's what I do. And ask people, they don't know, nigga, shut up. Okay? And just stick to sports, boo, and let me stick to this here. And Stephen, honey, just sat there and was backpedaling. Yeah, right, honey, you backpedaling, all right, honey. Because you had nothing to say, because that man, honey, he stepped up to your ass, the young folks say, he pulled up. Mm-hmm. He pulled up on Mr. Smith. Now, we're going to get that tape, too, so our wonderful producer, he's going to get that tape with Stephen, with Alexis going to Steve.
Lick back. How about Drake?
RC's, what Stephen A. is saying, if he was in that situation and now he's married, he's not allowing none of that's happening.
Hold on, no.
That's what he said.
If I'm married and my wife is going to join trolling her ex, go back to his ass. Because clearly you don't belong with me. What you worried about him for and you with me?
I gotta get that lick back. Also, too, Stephen A. Smith, I think you had some marriage advice for me. Is that right? Or
well, you know what? Listen, I didn't. People, headlines are headlines. We can get into that another time. But I was
hoping you were going to be here.
I am not qualified. Married? Right. Oh no, not me. Well, I ain't qualified, my brother. I'm not qualified.
I was going to ask because you hadn't been married before, right?
I am married.
No, see.
He hasn't.
No. Okay. Yeah, because I give advice to plenty of founders who want to build billion-dollar companies. And the reason I do that is because I build billion-dollar companies. Yeah. So I generally try to stay in my lane as advice
department. Then we'll talk marriage advice later. I've been 13 years strong. We got
you.
But also, there's another tape servicing too that we may need, honey. Now, Stephen Jackson, my homeboy from Port Arthur, Texas, honey, he let Stephen Smith have it, baby. He said, first of all, Stephen Smith, honey, you talk to the damn black folks, honey, like when he talked about LeBron and all them, honey, you talked about them like a damn dog, and you was all harsh and all upset and all right. But when Alexis came and talked to you, baby, you was bowing down, honey. Baby, Stephen Jackson, honey, let him have it.
You get loud and all in your feelings about Braun. When Braun, he talking to a black billionaire, but when he talking to a white billionaire, you humble. And you come back on your show talking real respectful, mild manner, man. Hey, bro, listen, bro. And you dogging the black women. Let's stay out of politics and stick to talking about sports you never played. All right? Just stick to doing that, bro.
So everybody is letting him have it. He needs to stop. He needs to just stick to, and he's been talking sideways, honey, about what's her name? What's that congresswoman name? I can't think of her name, honey. But he's been talking slick to her too. So baby, people are just getting sick of Stephen A. Smith, honey. So as I call it, sass. But anywho, y'all, we just gonna keep him lifted, honey, in prayer, and hopefully in prayer for Mr. Smith get it together, honey, and stop talking about people and saying, honey, side talk and side shit to these people, baby. So, but I tell you, honey, it's just a mess. It is just a big mess. Also, y'all, let's another thing to another note. Let's keep, honey, the DeAngelo family, honey, and proud. I don't know if y'all heard the disturbing news, but DeAngelo, honey, we lost DeAngelo, the R&B singer DeAngelo. He's done a lot, honey. He's like a legend, honey. He recently died from pancreatic cancer, which is sad because DeAngelo died this year, and his baby's mother, honey, Angie Stone, died this year, and they both have a son together, and both artists are deceased, honey. And it's a sad because Angie died in a horrible car wreck, and like I said, DeAngelo died honey from a pancreatic cancer. So let's keep all parties in the family such as lift up in prayer, especially their son and his daughters too. So because it's just a sad situation, you know. All right, honey. On another note, baby, Miss Cardi B, as I call her, baby, Cardi B is just talking, honey. This girl, baby, Cardi B, what I like about Cardi B, she don't care what she says, honey, and I'm all for it. Now, somebody told Cardi B, they said, well, girl, we heard your man is gay. So Cardi B, honey, she kind of like brushed that off, but honey, Cardi B made it very clear. She said, first of all, honey, I'm taking, honey, PrEP. PrEP is to prevent, from, getting or spreading HIV/AIDS virus, and that's what a lot of quote unquote, heteros are taking, as well as gays. But nevertheless, Cardi B said she's taking PrEP to prevent it or the spread of it, whatever, honey. So a girl told a girl, well, why are you taking PrEP? So Ms. Cardi B said, first of all, girl, honey, yeah, I hear y'all talking about PrEP, and I hear y'all talking about the side effects it have to damage your liver and it damage your kids. Cardi B said, well, first of all, baby, honey, I'm taking PrEP, honey, and I'm gonna take this. I'd rather have the side effects, bitch, than have because you only got she say you only got one liver, and at least she know how she put. Let me say it. She said, honey, she'd rather deal with the side effects, honey, than honey to and have her liver and kidneys, because she said she only got one pussy. So she said, baby, so she's gonna take, honey, her PrEP. So, honey, hey, she just gonna deal with those side effects, honey. And I'm not mad with you, Cardi B, girl, honey. Just go ahead on and do what you gotta do, girl. Let these girls know that, honey, you just gonna deal with that. Because you only got side effects with every damn thing we do. Did y'all not know that? They got side effects when you drink water. So, honey, I mean, just deal with it, honey, and go on with life, honey, because you're gonna die with something and from something. So, like Cardi B said, you only got one. So, honey, hey. All right. Oh, I was talking to some of my coworkers, and the question was, who's the smartest out the Beyond her beautiful sister Solange? Well, honey, I mean they're both smart women though, but honey, Solange is a professor now, honey. She's doing um teaching music and stuff at SCULA, Southern California University, Los Angeles. Yeah, SCULA, honey. I'm like, all right, Miss Solange, but you better show them how it's done, honey. Because girl, I mean, this girl, her singing career was okay, but she just it wasn't Beyonce. But Beyonce, honey, we love Beyonce, so I'm not gonna say nothing disparaging about the queen. But anyway, honey, she's not teaching. So, honey, congratulations to Solange, honey. I'm telling you, honey, this girl is doing things. And you have to do things. And, if your music career don't work, honey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So there, hey, she's doing what she gotta do. Now, speaking of doing what they gotta do, honey, Puffy's daughters, those twins, honey, what's her name? Dasher and Dash? I don't know what they Jessie and what's the other one name? Jessie and Delia. Well, these girls said they're gonna bypass college. They said they're not gonna go to college. They're gonna do modeling and being influencers. Now, that's the new thing now. I mean, for this new generation, being an influencer, honey. Influencers ain't gonna be around forever, honey. I can assure y'all that. Now with AI coming along, honey, with AI coming along, baby, influencers, child, just hey, y'all better, honey, pick your poison, as they say. But if it was me, I think you should go to school and be an influencer. That's the case, honey, so you could have something to fall back on. Because, honey, y'all just gotta understand, honey, these nothing is forever, and a mind is definitely a terrible thing to waste, honey. So I think if Puffy was home and not in the pen. I think that he should inspire his daughters to go to college, at least take a college course, honey. If you don't stay in college, just take a college course. Do something, honey, but don't just say you're going to be a model, honey, because that's not guaranteed either. You know, if you're going to be an AI model out there, which I really got some out there, honey, walking around, these models, honey. Everybody want to be a model, honey. I think you ain't a model if your ass ain't, honey, done a real runway, if you're not a supermodel like Miss Naomi Campbell and all those girls. So, but if you said you're going to be a model, be a model. Be a supermodel, honey, and do what you got to do. Because, hey, the world is your oyster, and you are a pearl. Wasn't that profile? That was really profile. I am just like so proud of me. I'm so proud of me, honey. So, you know, I don't know if we talked about this last week about Tyrese, honey, Tyrese. I think he went to jail for a dare to turn himself in, honey, because his dogs attacked the neighbor's dog. Y'all know what? We are living in a different day and damn time, honey. When a dog, honey's life is worth more than a human being, honey. I'm sorry, honey. That is, to me, that's just ridiculous. You know, what happened to the day when your dog just got out and, honey, and had a fight with the neighbor's dog, and one of the dogs came up, you know, sick or a little roughed up? But we're not doing that anymore. Right now, we are just really taking this stuff. I mean, I'll see guys riding around in their damn cars with a dog and got a damn child at home that they don't even touch. That bothers me. It just kills me that something like that really, you know, it really happens. How did it happen? But this is what it really is. This is what's happening. So, you know, Tyrese, I'm so saddened that you may have to put your dogs down there, but your dog allegedly put another person's dog down. So it's just something. But excuse me, it is what it is. This is the new generation. Well, this is what we're having, honey. The people and their pets, honey. So everybody told me I need to get a dog, but I don't know if I can have a dog right now because I don't want to clean my own. Let alone I'm gonna be picking up behind a dog. And you have to do that now. I see my neighbors walking around with a goddamn green bag in their hand. Soon the dog sit down there and squat. Your ass got to sit there and pick it up. Girl, I wish I would. I can't do it, girl. I'm just not ready for it. But for all you dog lovers, I love you. And do what you got to do, honey. There's no offense toward you and your dog, honey. Do what you got to do, baby. Because, honey, hey, that's your dog. And dogs are the new human beings. So handle it with care. Do what you need to do with care. Because, hey, it is what it is. So, and I just can't right now, you know, do it. So y'all, are y'all getting ready for the holidays? You know, Halloween is about to come soon, honey. Are y'all gonna dress up in a costume or what are y'all gonna be? Cause I know, honey, I'm about to go on a tour. I'm joining a cruise, so I'm thinking about maybe wearing a 2-piece, probably a thong. You know, that could be my costume, and I'll be who would I be, honey? I could probably be Janet Jackson, maybe. I don't know. I could be somebody, honey. But so who's your Halloween costume gonna mimic? I mean, I think let me see. What have they said that like hottest costume? Maybe the hottest costume probably is Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. That might be the hottest costume for the year since they are the big couple that everybody's raving. Almost like had to yawn on it. Everybody yawning and raving about y'all, honey. So, but I don't know, honey. I don't think he don't look like a money grabber, even though he has his own money. But I don't know how that couple gonna last, child. I just don't see it. They just don't seem like they gonna last forever, honey. There's nothing lasts forever. So, let me tell you, child, I almost forgot this. Baby Michael Jackson children, honey. They said the blacks versus the whites, honey. They said the Michael Jackson white children and the black Jacksons, honey, are feuding because you know those kids are getting up to age now and they'll be able to they're about to get the trust. You know, Michael Jackson left everything in the trust for them. So and Miss Catherine, honey, you know, she's over it right now, but they're saying that the kids, honey, are thinking about selling Michael Jackson's whole catalog to Sony. And, you know, Sony is the company that Michael Jackson did not like, honey. They fought like cats and dogs. And they're saying that the kids may sell it. But I'm surprised, Michael, honey. I mean, you know, I guess that's his kids. He bought them. So, what? I mean, why? I mean, you know, but honey, but he did take care of his mama. But look like he would have left some of the stuff to his brothers too. I don't know, but that's just like asking me to leave something to my brothers. So I don't know. I would leave to the kids, but they don't have no kids. But he left to those kids, his kids. Hmm. So, but anyway, honey, it's just a travesty, honey, because those kids they could care damn less, honey, about the legacy and all but their dad left behind. So, but it's all good though, honey. Do what you gotta do, but honey, as long as Miss Catherine is taking care of Miss Catherine is in her 90s right now. So, honey, and them children, baby, you know, they just doing what they want to do because they got their dad's money and stuff. So, ooh, I don't know how I'm yawning good because I know I'm not tired. Or am I? I am. So, but anyway, but we're gonna keep that all lifted up in prayer because we need to pray for these people, honey, because people with money don't know what to do with it. People that don't have money don't know what to do with it either. So there you have it. But I'd rather have a little bit of money, honey, and then, you know, none at all, but you can hear that there. But anyway, listen, honey, I want y'all to continue on watching and listening, honey. Gary's Tea, honey. You know, you can follow me at Gary WDTEA and listen on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show every single morning. And I just love you all so much. Next time, I guess I'm gonna be yawning, because I be yawning, child. I be, honey, you know, when you don't get your rest, honey, because, honey, I'm living just enough for the city. But anywho, I want y'all to have a great day and a happy weekend, honey, and we will do this again soon. Feliz Navidad, palala, tatila, chala, Bye.